because it's so long, right? And so there's three microphones in this one microphone, if you can believe it or not. The cardioid, no, the dynamic microphone, so use the cardioid patterns. And essentially there's one really high quality one right at the front, and that'll capture just really direct, really clean sound of what's exactly in front of the microphone. And then it has one on the left and one on the right side of the microphone. And those two microphones basically have their volume set lower just to capture a little bit of the outside ambience. Luckily, the audio saved on here is saved twice, and it's saved as a RAW file and as the mixed file. So with the RAW file, you can essentially choose which microphone you allow to be in the light. If anyone gets that reference, a pretty nice movie. So these side ones, they're a little bit noisier. When I first was testing the mic, I'm like, man, this thing's so clean, it should be illegal. But it turns out if you use all three mics at the same time, you have 3 times the noise. There's a bird in this house. There's actually a few nests all around in the vents here. And that's because even though it has a roof and windows and doors, there still isn't like the last finishing stuff you would do for the roof. And so there's a direct entrance from the outside of the building up alongside the inside of the roof and into the attic. So all we can do right now is probably cover the attic entrance with like a sheet of plywood, but then they'd still be in the attic. So we just let them hang out for now. It's okay. So here's my little lad, the little Duke, the little Duke. I don't hear the echo as much with the hat. But like just a whisper to me sounds like I'm talking inside of a soup can. A can of soupy. Just to give you a setting. Directly behind you is like a Morbillion amount of farmland. And then to our left, my left, your right, there's also a Morbillion amount of farmland. And then to my right, or your left, there's there's a couple of homes. There's a couple of homes to the right. And then behind us, there's a very, very small road. I hope it stays a small road for a while, but you never know, you never know, you never know. Just a lot of wild cats running around, catching whatever they can find. Pretty quiet for essentially being outside right now. With the roof open and everything. Here we have a Langenstechels Universal Wartenbush Polish. So this is a Polish to Dutch dictionary translator. And yeah, there's around your children or your future children, just get them this one book, and I think that should be enough. Yeah, that should probably be enough. Yeah, I've always wanted to try, well, not always, but like ever since I got this mic, I wanted to try some shirt scratching sounds, because it's like most of the search scratching videos out there are just with an iPhone, and it's like a million miles away from the actual shirt scratching. But here we can go directly to the source. A little bit of Blukinschweren could be good. It'll be interesting to see what this sounds like afterwards. If you listen closely, you can hear a few chickens and turkeys just crowing and gobbling away. And it's around 8 o'clock right now. I woke up a little bit late. I'm usually up around 6:30 on the dot. No, not usually. I'm always up. 6:30 on the dot. It's like I've been trained. Let's see. What other sounds can we make? Well, admittedly, I didn't really bring that much. I did bring a little bit of vodka. I was looking on the bottle for a while because typically it says gazowane or nie gazowane. And I don't see that here, and I'm shocked because it always says that here. Everyone here seems to drink gazowana voda, which is basically just water that's carbonated. And it's like people look at you funny if you ask for non-carbonated water. It's like, but please, it's all I've ever known. Give me the carbonation. How weird is it that I can like do that and all you hear is the room tone. And now all you hear is the water. Is that only a mind freak for me? Yeah, probably. Also, every single bottle of water I've noticed here comes with a fancy cap, such that when you crack it open, these little legs, they extend, and the cap is able to move away, but not off the bottle. I guess people had a really big problem here with losing the caps to their bottles. So somebody thought of a solution, but interesting because like there's no tomorrow. Is no problem for me. But eventually, and I mean this truly, eventually it will come out. Maybe not now, maybe not even today, but eventually. Just a death metal screamo band of a sneeze. I'm sorry, what's that? What did you just say, Mr. Bondle? Oh, interesting. Giving an interview to a water bottle. Yes. Yes, of course, I understand perfectly. Fantastic. Very good. Okay. I get it. I know what you're always saying. Why so freaking short, dude? I have no good reason for that. It just feels like this is a good point to stop. Maybe I'll get some background noises walking around here, digitaling a few things in an ASMR way, and then I got a blast.